Hello. If you just listened to the roundtable part of this podcast, thank you for listening and staying tuned to lunch at the Unfriendly Black Hotties table. We've got a packed table today, and I'm so excited to have, for the first time on this episode, our dear friend Rainbow Brite. Rainbow Brite, hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Oh, we're doing good. So glad that you could finally make this one. This is episode 6, by the way. So tell us your name again, and then what you like to listen to as far as like audios, and then what your favorite position or tag or whatever you're reading. Whatever's fun. Your sign. We don't care.
Okay. Yeah, like you guys heard, my name is Rainbow Brite. Can I just say that name is like so cool? Thank you.
Yeah, we agree.
I'm a Pisces, and currently I am reading something I think everyone in the world is reading right now, and that is The Fourth Wing. Call it peer pressure. That's what I'm like busy with. And I listen, when it comes to audios, it's kind of hard to like really pinpoint one particular genre, but I'm a die-hard fan of Enemies to Lovers. That's my thing. Like that's where I'm at right now. And my favorite position, I would say, ooh, this is hard.
That's what she said.
I'm going with CEO. Reverse
CEO.
cowgirl.
Okay. CEO and reverse cowgirl. Thank you. Yeah, mine is mine is editor in chief in doggy style. Trisha Cheeks here. Madam or Whips, what you got, babes?
Okay, well, hello everyone. My name is Whips, and I am into pissing off the patriarchy and, coincidentally enough, men that moan. I really like the position of COO and standing. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with today.
Eclectic, we like it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just a little out of sorts today, so that's what we're gonna go with. And right now I am reading When Blood Meets Earth by E.A. Nobles, because it's been a while since I've been into fantasy, because most of the time it's rooted in stereotypes and racism, and this is one for the culture, so I'm rereading that this weekend.
Well, it sounds like we'll have some titles to add to the WBQC playlist or book club.
Definitely.
We'll count those. Madam Camille Coco, back for your third time?
Maybe second,
repeat offender.
Third? I'm not sure. Wow. This got. I mean, I'm already spiced up from the.
We're feeling a little spicy. Yeah, I'm feeling a little spicy. I was trying to flirt with.
Because Gaia and Billy were legit flirting openly and shamelessly, so I'm gonna just name that.
I want to watch. I'm gonna dream about that the rest of the night.
I need wine. Yeah. I feel like this is going to be an incredible episode.
Yes. My goodness.
Where is my Prosecco?
Yeah, get it ready. I am Madame Camille Coco, and I am into never acting my age and never doing what I'm supposed to. And right now I'm reading Fan Service by Rosie Dannon. And I am enjoying that. It has strong, like, I'm imagining like Jensen Ackles vibes from the MMC. What else?
Jensen Ackles from
Supernatural.
Supernatural, not
and the
Jensen
boys.
Ackles. Okay, so he's a racist, deep-throat superhero.
Ooh. Yes, on the boys he is.
Yeah, he is, but not in this book.
Not in this book. No. He's just, it's similar kind of like a hot guy on a supernatural show, but like I see him as the face claim, but not as like the personality energy.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely it's Dean vibes. It's Dean coded.
What do you like
Mm.
that?
Dean Winchester. Oh,
Yes.
I love that man. Listen, I'm
we
actually rewatching
love
Supernatural
we
right now. That's why I'm like
love
really quiet. I'm having flashbacks.
yeah,
Oh
we love
man.
Jensen Ankles.
Mm,
Mm.
mm, indeed. I've loved him since
Uh
Days of Our Lives when he was Sammy Brady's
yes.
twin brother. Yeah.
Oh.
That's right. Yes, I have been watching him since that time. Yes,
Mm,
absolutely.
so
And
funny.
he's still
Absolutely.
been
And I
gorgeous since that time.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he's gotten better looking to me. He's gotten better
I think
looking.
so too. Men are just I mean, women age well, but it's something about some men, like when they're not
Mm.
problematic, they age really well.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Sammy's struggling in that area, but that's a whole other
I
conversation.
mean, I don't talk about my girl like that. I love her. Okay.
She's
No,
been through a lot.
I'm talking about Sammy from Supernatural.
Oh, that Sammy. I thought you
Sam
was
Oh.
talking about.
Listen,
Winchester.
that haircut is
Yeah.
still undefeated.
Never Sammy Brady. There will be no
Oh,
Sammy
thank
Brady
you. Because
slander.
she's an icon. She's the moment. Even
Yeah.
when she's wrong, she's right.
And
So
she's usually
yeah,
I think
always wrong.
always
I think
wrong.
There's no Sammy Brady slander here. But
Yeah.
my
nah.
favorite kinds of audios. Ooh, ooh,
Mm.
ooh. Let me think. I love a good M sub, and I love a good friends to lovers. Like a good one.
Ooh,
Not a
Yeah, I like
terrible
Friends to
one,
Lovers too.
but a good
that
one.
reminds me of
Mhm.
Pearl's Friends to Lovers audio that she did with Sanan. I think that
Oh,
is
that
the
was a
best
good
Friends to Lovers
one.
I've ever. Oh, that was so sweet. I
Oh,
was
that
like,
was so cute.
Yes, that was a really good
that
one.
was really cute.
And lastly, I have a new favorite position.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It is prone bone. Normally, I am a doggy kind of energy, but prone bone is, yeah, it's my new favorite.
Okay, carry on. We see you over there.
Well,
I
that's
mean, we
and
cannot carry on in mixed company, but just know
I
that
mean that is a good one, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna send that one.
it's been a lovely discovery.
Y'all
I'm
need to
gonna
teach me all this.
I'm gonna
I'm
email.
just
Yes,
I'm gonna
I'm
realizing right now.
taking
text this.
notes.
I'm texting this to Diesel for later. Is that a blanket?
I am taking serious notes at the moment.
I swear, because what do you mean? I feel
Well,
like
we
I've
have
been doing the
one
same
more. We
thing
have
since I.
one more. We have one more intro, guys. The
Yes.
the the very quiet and poised Summ'ah.
Oh, this should be good.
Talking.
Okay, you're
But
talking. There you go. There it is.
this is Summ'ah. I'll keep my intro short. My current read is King of Ashes by S.A. Cross,
Oh, that's a
and
good
it's like
book.
a thriller, um, a small town in Virginia, black main characters. Highly recommend.
That's a
Oh,
good
that's
one.
nice. Mm.
The book I'm reading is Shadowed Obsession by Evelyn Lee. It's a dark romantic comedy. It's got a stalker in it. He's
Oh.
already obsessed with her.
Mm-hmm.
3 chapters in. It's great by the author
That's
of
beautiful.
Elevator Pitch, which I
Mm-hmm.
also just ate up. Shout out to Doc Dubs because she's not on this episode, but Doc Dubs is our librarian of the Black Congressional Congress. So welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us on this excursion. And I guess we're feeling, I don't know, well, most of us are feeling pretty feral after the round table. And we've got so much to discuss. So for those that were able to listen and kind of go back to that, we had Gaia, Carrie reads romance, and Billy Yandere Cyrus on, and we were discussing, what got them into the genre. What tropes do they like to, write about? What do they like to listen to? And also just a lot of diversity, inclusion around fat bodies, Black women and people of color, trans people, a lot of foray trans folks. So we kind of ran the gambit on content. So it was really a lovely, well-rounded conversation. So any thoughts on that or the questions, and we'll dive into it.
I'm going to hop in with this one because I was very struck by it, and I feel like this energy is like in the popular zeitgeist always. So at one point, Billy was asked about having backlash from non-black, non-BIPOC listeners for his content, specifically for Black women. And I think he said that not really, but some people seem to have trouble imagining themselves when he does Black listener audios and they're not centered.
Yeah, he
And
says he gets a
yeah,
lot of the comments that are like, I couldn't get that. This one was clearly not written for me. Someone will enjoy it. So that's the kind of that to Camille's point. That was some of the feedback he said he got, and just the comments of like if you post something.
The
yes,
microaggressions run deep
I
Yeah.
mean,
yes.
yeah,
and
like
And that
passive aggressive. Oh,
energy is
oh,
so rampant. And this is going to
mm,
seem like a stretch, but in my mind, it's very connected. There's a lot of
mm,
discussion about Olandria on Love Island and
mm,
the US Love Island, the US version.
mm.
And whoever the little boy she's with, it's this little white boy, like
He is
so like
obsessed with her though.
he's
from
obsessed with
day
her.
one.
He's
Yeah.
very like he's cute. He's cute. He's got like brown hair, like very
Mhm.
conventionally like a little corn-fed
He's
white
giving
boy.
Mm.
Benson Boone.
Oh,
Yes, but
Yeah, he's
cuter.
giving Benson Boone. Yeah.
Like but way
uh-huh.
cuter. And
Mm-hmm.
there are whites, especially
Mm.
white women who are like this is fake. We don't believe that he's that into her and blah 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 blah
Oh,
blah.
wow.
And I feel like that energy is so much behind like the energy of not quote understanding or being able to relate to an
Mhm.
audio that's focused on a Black woman,
Yeah.
because white women especially and some of their white male enablers really
The hard
believe
H right now. The hard H
I
right
Yes.
now.
swear.
they really believe that they're the standard. And when
Yes.
that is challenged,
Yeah, yeah,
they fucking lose their minds.
Mhm.
And
yeah.
Okay, I
it's
wanted.
the same as the Meghan Markle thing. It's the same, especially if the
Mm,
the the white man is like quote
mm,
desirable to them.
mm.
Oh, he cannot be into her.
Can
You
Mhm.
never
know,
be him.
it's
That's not how we built this society. We are supposed
yeah,
to be the
yeah.
default. What do you mean we've been
Exactly. We've
debunked?
become
Yeah.
demons on our own so that we can hang on to this
This
cracked
false
out,
sense of,
ridiculous power.
yeah.
Anyway, I'm done. It
Yeah.
just like that
Um,
struck me
yeah.
in this conversation and kind of like the energy in
Mm,
audio erotica in general. Like, you know, Black
mm,
women especially, and then other women of color are supposed to be able to tolerate and even enjoy um,
yeah.
Yeah.
all these audios that clearly center whiteness and white women,
Yeah.
but like
Mhm.
Mm,
they get one audio in the mix that doesn't do
mm,
that, and all
mm.
hell
And
breaks
all of a
loose,
sudden,
and it
yeah,
drives me
all
crazy.
of a
You
Um,
sudden
know
there's
what?
outrage and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
like how dare you make this audio that I can't relate to?
It's like the
Actually,
movie Harry
because
Potter. Oh, sorry, go ahead. No, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I wanted to like you guys have been talking about yeah, like the fact that there are some people that's yeah, the white women, some white women who are like, in an outrage that a Black woman was centered. And I have to remember when I got into the audio erotica space as an African woman, I will not even lie. I never thought that, that kind of world would center around us as all, like at all. Like when I started listening to audios, it was clear to me that this woman in this audio she's not Black. There is no way there's any type of Blackness in here. And it was sad at first. I was like, I mean, I love the content and, the genre of everything, but the fact that I could not see or listen to anything that was like black oriented. That made me sad, until at some point I was like, I'm tired of, conforming and settling for audios that I have to force myself into them. And I'm gonna actively start looking for, audios that center black women, or an audio that actually speaks to me. And from the
The
roundtable interview
exclusion is
that
loud.
the exclusion is
Yes.
really loud, because I was like, for example, the common phrases that people use in audios with the blushing, the typical ones. And I was like,
Yeah.
I'm done.
You went through all the stages of grief, and then you settled
Bruh.
on anger, and you got active, and I love that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because I
I was
came
like,
in
what am
and I
I
just
doing?
knew the same thing. It was
Mm-hmm.
like I knew, like, I'm here for the stories. Like, and honestly, a lot of the audios that I listened to at the very beginning, I never finished watching them or listening to them, because I
Yeah, yeah.
knew the sex part was not going to appeal to me at all. I literally would stick around for
Nah.
the story for like 5 to 15 minutes. And then when they
Mm-hmm.
started doing the honky tonk, I just changed channels. Like, I'm not going to
Exactly.
entertain this,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not going to derive any pleasure from this at all. So I
It's
love
sad.
that you got active
I got
and said,
active.
I'm
I mean,
out.
even with books, even with like
Yeah.
novels, you would read
Hmm.
about this fair lady with like long hair, and then I look at myself like, royalty, you are a black woman, African locks, everything. No.
But it kills me because they say that they can't relate to those stories when they don't have those descriptors. But you mean to tell me you're
Mm.
totally okay with relating to fucking an orc or an ogre or a
Right.
green alien? Like, you
Well,
can relate to that.
sometimes they do say, like, if there are people that like those types of books, like those could be coded as men of color
Yeah.
if it's like an orc or anything like
Hmm.
that. So
But
it's
why do they
also
have to be a
very, why do they have
beast
to
for
be a
you?
But why?
monster
Yeah, like,
or
why
a
are they a
Yeah.
beast?
beast? I'm
That's the
over it.
question
Exactly.
for
You know,
that.
you know what
That's
it
very
is?
disrespectful.
I think it's jealousy, honestly. I'm just going to say that.
Jealousy, envy, a desire to be unique in, like, you
Mango
think that,
Mm-hmm.
syndrome. They
like,
have
yeah,
that Mandingo syndrome.
yeah, they want us to be
Yes.
tropical and
He
exotic, and
has
it's
to
I
like,
be
it's
a
get
not
you.
that.
brute and just
But
take
no,
the
like
woman. He can't be a normal man.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch Love Island US, so the only thing I know about it is what I see online and hearing people that I know talk about it. But just like looking at Landria, she is beautiful. That is objectively a gorgeous woman.
Absolutely flawless, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I just think to myself, like, wow, these white women are probably looking at her thinking like, well, I get told I'm pretty every single day, I'm the standard.
Mm-hmm.
But then they look at her and it's like, well, how is she getting the guy that I would want, or the guy that usually goes after me?
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Mm.
that's why they can't relate to it, because they look at it challenges the white supremacist ideologies
Yeah.
that are fed to them
That's
from birth.
exactly it.
Yep.
That's exactly it.
Mm-hmm.
And she is so well spoken, because I would have
Mm.
flipped the switch on all of them. I would have emptied the clip.
But when
And
you
the
know
way
you
that
have to code
You
switch,
and I
I
we
both.
know,
we have to
I
code switch so
know.
often. Like,
And that's the
sometimes
thing. They
it's
see that she's more than just pretty, and it really throws them, because they can't say, "Oh, well, she's the exception. She's one of the good ones." They can't even say that
Mm.
about her, because she
mm-hmm.
Nah.
literally is exactly who she says she is, and they
Mm-hmm.
can't touch it. So they have to nitpick at it. And the men on that show, I said, no, I'm gonna protect my peace. I'm not watching this, because the black men on that
Exactly.
show,
Mm. I
click
get
boom,
pissed quickly.
Yeah.
That's why I don't really watch or listen to such stuff,
yeah,
because I get mad. And when I get mad, I get
yeah,
pissed off. I just nah. It's
yeah.
like I
Just
want to
click
go on
boom.
like a rampage. Just
Yeah, when I get
Yeah,
mad,
don't
I
do
just
that to
get
ruthlessly.
yourself.
I just get mad, and then I start crying, and then I start angry, yelling at
Mm.
people, and then that just scares people. Um,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you know the nature of code switching. Sometimes we just have to be able to turn it
Yeah,
on
we
and
do it
off.
to
But
survive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
Mhm.
those men on that show, like, I don't, the guy on that clock app who came up with that click boom phrase, he did something, because every
Oh
time I
yeah.
see
He
one of the
did.
guys on that show talk,
Click boom.
I just say click boom, and I swipe.
Yes.
I swipe, because I can't.
Yeah.
Ah,
bless.
Nice.
But yeah, that was one of the things. And another thing we talked about during this that is a really good segue is that, I asked Gaia and Carrie and Billy, of course, like, how easy or difficult it was to, be inclusive and make your writing and your audios diverse, and how they received feedback for that. And one thing that all three of them said that was pretty, that took me aback, is that adding inclusivity and diversity is easy. Like it's like almost like you don't have to think about it. Like if you really know that, if you know your audience, right, and you know what, one thing that Billy said that was quite profound is that you have to do what your audience likes, not what you think your audience likes.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? Like
being
I
intentional. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. It's
Yeah. No, you're good.
I'll just say quickly. I think many voice actors out here, I think the biggest mistake they do is that they think, like you said, they think of what we would like instead of actually asking us or like finding out exactly what we like. And you can tell from different voice actors to those who actually care about their listeners and those who care about performance. Because for me, like with the time that I've listened to audios, like different types of audios, I can tell when a voice actor was like really interested in making it immersive and inclusive and like I see you, and like another voice actor who just saw, okay, everyone is being inclusive, let me also try, né? And like you can see the difference between the two. And I feel like he said a very important thing that I feel like every voice actor should be able to do, because it doesn't make sense that you're in like this big space and then you're focused on just one point. You're like, those eye protector thingies that horses wear when they like the chariot horse
blinders.
Exactly. There are many voice actors who walk like horses or whack like horses with blinders on, and that's I think that's the biggest mistake that people make. And I feel like if a voice actor can be able to tap in and know exactly what their listeners want, even their performance, they don't even have to try, they don't even have to like struggle, you can just see the love that comes back to them, and with the feedback that comes with listeners, that's how someone grows in the voice acting community, the way I've seen people grow. And I feel like that is the most important thing that voice actors should have in mind.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. And we talk about immersiveness and all those other points. But Whips, what were you saying? You had a point.
Well, this is one of the key problems that I have with how potential voice actors are outsourced, if you will, because when you reach out to someone because you like their voice, you end up even more disappointed because you just relied on their voice to get you through it. And sometimes that may work, but not always. So if you want to be a voice actor and do this, you really have to act. Even if it's not something that you personally are into, but this is something that your listeners are showing an interest in, you have to be intentional in delivering the story, which is why storytelling is so important, because once you have someone immersed in your story, they're going to finish the audio. They're going to enjoy the audio, even if it is not always catered to them per se, but at least you have something. Like, you have to act. And a lot of times they go in with these notions and these things that they perceive to be sexy, or things that they enjoy personally, and they think, okay, this is really going to get their panties wet. And it's like, no, I'm drier than the Sahara Desert.
Yes.
You're lacking key ingredients to this cake, and I don't want it. Like, what are we doing?
And Carrie and Billy had such a great perspective on this, because Carrie was saying like how she can tell when somebody's on like the pity, or the like what is the term that they use, the reassurance.
The reassurance, like being like, if you're a fat girl, like fat, like, oh, you're so beautiful, you're still beautiful. Like, I never said I was ugly, dog.
Yes, it's ingrained in society.
Videos. Yeah, you could tell when people don't like fat women. And to Billy's
but you have
point,
to act like you do.
Yeah, and to Billy, well, you can't, because you can't fake that. Because to Billy's
no, you
point,
can't.
at one point he was like, yeah, he straight up asked his black listeners, well, why do you all fuck with me? Like, why are you into my stuff? And the answer was, it seems like you actually like black women. And that, for me, the bar is in hell. Like, for someone, it's like to actually just like someone. And it's the same for men who just like women. You can tell. You know, there are certain powdery, Caillou-esque performers who I know for a fact they don't like women.
They don't like
and
women
it
at all.
shows. And women who like him, I mean, no shade, the
All shade.
Just a little.
internalized misogyny is showing, because you like him in a way that people who've never experienced a man who truly loves women.
Those are the supreme pick-a-me's that are behind his, whoever it is you're talking about, because we don't know, allegedly. We don't know who it is.
No, we don't know who
supreme
that
pick-a-me's
is.
are behind that.
We don't know. If he was walking down the street, I
true
wouldn't know who he
bald-headed
was.
demon.
Look, this is a podcast where we can name names. We're not afraid.
Say their names. Say their names.
So who are you talking about? Because we don't like vague booking, and you know.
And I want to make sure I don't come across.
Oh, was that vague?
Well, not up until you said bald-headed demon. No.
I just wanted to make sure so I don't come across their audios.
Is the wub wub specific enough?
Can he go wub that? He can wub that. No, we can wub that. Yeah.
I feel like that's very specific. And again, if the shoe fits, and actually, in all honesty, can't remember the name.
I love that for you. I love that for you.
That's probably good. Yeah, it's probably a good thing.
Probably good. Yeah. Not sorry to that man.
I am not sorry to that man, because honestly, I'm struggling to find it, but I know all the things that irritate me. And I can't. I'm struggling to find it. So if somebody finds it, feel free.
Or don't, because we have to put in a.
It's like
we're not promoting.
We're not promoting that. We're not platforming bullshit.
He who is the wub that should not be named.
There you go.
Fine.
We're not promoting him.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we don't need any endorsements of that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
But we definitely did talk about something that Camille just brought up, is that we can tell when you're not into, black women or other women of color or big girls or skinny girls or you don't want thighs making earmuffs for you. We can tell.
You're missing out, but that's on you.
Yeah. So But we also did discuss that, we would, and this is something I've said in the group chat a million times. I think we've all said this, is that, we would prefer you do the scripts and audios and performances you're comfortable with, because that's going to be your most authentic work. So that also means, like, if you are not into these groups of folks, like that also includes trans, or if you're not bi, or if you're not, like, don't create content if that's not what you're into or not your experience. Because you're gonna be able to tell, and that might do the listener a disservice as well.
And so
and I think
VAs with no experience, they don't know that. They automatically go to what's trending because that's the platform that they're used to. So they will try to do these audios and they suck.
Yeah.
And they're shocked that people don't like them.
I think if you're gonna go ahead and do those types of audios anyway, even though you're not comfortable, you have to be open to criticism. You have to be open to growing, at least, because it's like you can't sit there and say, "Oh, I'm going to make this audio because it's popular right now to make audios about plus size women." But then if you get comments from people saying, "This didn't really hit," then you have to take that on the chin. Like, you have to be able to be like, "Okay, well, I got to do better next time," instead of just, because some people get all in their little feelings about it and
knee deep in their feelings, as if we're supposed to care.
It's funny. It's funny to me, because as you guys are talking, the only thing I'm thinking right now with the fact that many voice actors just pick a genre, or I don't know, a type of audio to do because everyone else is doing it. It's giving TikTok trends. It's giving something that is now trending or viral. Everybody is doing it.
The only trend is thirst trap boy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like everyone is doing
that's
like
what they
the
do. They recruit them from TikTok. They recruit them from
What?
TikTok because people say, "Oh, you
Quinn,
have a nice voice," and they start
Quinn, do
tagging
you
them.
see this?
And this is why when my
Quinn,
subscription ended, I didn't bother to renew it because
right?
when I can find better quality audio on YouTube versus
Mm-hmm.
a subscription that I'm paying for, you better believe
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna mosey on down to YouTube. And now I have Patreon,
Exactly.
and
Because
I'm
it
paying
is
twice
sad.
as much, and I'm happy. And
Yeah.
I'm
Listen,
It
sitting
is
on
actually
so
sad.
many scripts right now because
yeah,
right
Mm-hmm.
now the market, like I don't hear any VAs that I would even want to offer a
exactly
script
right.
to.
That's where
Like
I'm
I'm
at.
Nah.
sitting on so many of them right now, and it's
Yeah,
crazy. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't even want to write any more scripts anymore because they're
I
just gonna
mean,
sit.
I mean, I've written some scripts here and there,
Ooh,
and there was a time my creativity was like off the roof. When I tell you
yeah.
guys, it
yeah.
was like over there because I could even like imagine how it would be and how someone would perform. You know the way when you write a script, you think of someone, and then you think of
Hmm.
how it could be, and you like have all this vision. And then you go to the app itself, you listen to the things that are there. You're like, Jesus, Lord of Jehovah God. Eh? Why? Why? Why did I
And
waste
the
my
VAs
time?
that you want to work with, the ones that are
Oh,
actually doing what they came here to do, they're booked and busy
exactly.
and they are not accepting scripts.
Yeah,
And I love that for them.
No.
I love
But
that for
at the
them.
Yeah.
same
But
time,
it's
I'm like, can
sad.
I please, like, can you give me a shot? Just let me in
Can
once
you
every
spare
3 months,
Can you
please.
pencil me in? Just pencil
some
me in.
change?
Pencil me in to pitch one script to you. I promise you, if it's not worth your time, you can blast me on social. Just give me a shot.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
care.
And
But yeah.
Wiz, that goes to your point about performance
Yeah.
because,
Mm.
like, it's called voice acting.
Yes,
And
where's the
Exactly.
anybody can
acting?
Where's the
start
acting?
from, a novice. Like, Carrie started as an audio erotica fan before she became a writer.
Mm.
Like, nobody has started from this, like, I'm an MFA or I went to Juilliard, and nobody's asking for all that. But we're
At all.
asking you to
Mm-hmm.
actually give a shit and to
Be
Yeah. Yeah.
actually, like,
this
intentional.
part, this part.
care to
Yes,
care about it and like put some
Mm-hmm.
energy into it, and like
that's all.
Mm-hmm.
it's
Like
you
you
can
said, the bar is
feel
in
it.
hell. The
Yeah,
bar is
you
in
Yeah. The
can
hell.
the bar is below
feel
hell. Hell
you
is
can
better.
Yeah.
feel when somebody is not, like, they're just, it's
Into it.
performative. They're
Yeah.
not
Mm-hmm.
into it. They're not
Be
into it.
Mm-hmm.
intentional. Work on your
They're trying to
craft.
fit a lane so that
Yeah.
they can go somewhere else, or
Yeah.
because they
Yeah.
maybe they have a belief that this is a stepping stone to something,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
or
And
maybe they
And
have a
also,
resourcing
belief. Yeah.
resourcing
yeah,
your
and I.
talent, resourcing all
Mm.
your talent from TikTok because they
Mm.
have numbers, and expecting those
Oh
numbers to
yeah.
translate to your platform
Mm-hmm.
is lazy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that is what you get.
Lazy
And also,
booking.
I feel,
Be
yeah, and I
intentional.
feel like
Find
your,
voice actors who will put in the work and
And
yeah.
help them
Billy puts in
grow.
that work.
Give them critique when they
Mm.
need it. Support them. Don't have them dangling on a leash for a couple of months and then all of a sudden, poof, they're gone.
Yeah.
Because we don't need that.
Yeah.
And also,
Where's the longevity?
Rainbow Bright, you
there
were
is
saying?
none.
Yes, Rainbow
I was
Bright, you were
saying,
saying.
I, I was
I'm
saying
sorry,
as
I got
well with
heated.
the performance. It's okay. With the performance thing, it also makes me think of, you know how like we've said, a lot of people or who have like beautiful voices on TikTok, all of a sudden it's like, Quinn, do you see this? And then they're
Yeah.
like all of a sudden on Quinn. And I'm like, many voice actors, the ones that really, you know, don't give a shit about what they do or how they do their audios, as long as, you know, they get, you know, a few reposts and plays. It's the overconfidence in their voice. Just
Mhm.
because you have a beautiful voice does not mean you can act.
Yeah.
Number one.
Testify.
And also it's the also depending on the fact that you have a beautiful voice, you have a moanable voice.
Mhm.
I'm like, that does not do shit for me, sir. Like
I mean,
anyone and everyone can moan.
yeah.
What is different about you?
And anybody and
Ways
every
to
well,
be.
most folks can talk, but that doesn't mean you can talk to me
Hey,
nice. Like you're not doesn't
exactly.
mean you're gonna
Yes.
get
Mm-hmm.
me off. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly
it's
that.
so like putting in that work and
Mm.
doing the work that's also going to improve your skill if you're going to keep doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Yes.
Yeah.
that's the thing that is, you know, really the sexiest part is that you're letting your creativity and your skill set grow as well.
Yeah.
it's not necessarily fair to get these just, brosifs
And the
off
thing is,
TikTok.
in the
Because they're
beginning,
definitely not going to have diverse work.
at all. They don't
At
care.
all.
But in the beginning,
Absolutely
they
not.
did get voice actors from TikTok and it worked out. You know the difference? Because
Yeah.
those voice actors in the beginning, the OGs, they actually
Mm-hmm.
put in the work. They were already doing, some of them were already voice actors and doing anime and stuff like that. And they put in the work. There is one that comes to mind, and I think they found him on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I am 6'7". He started
Oh.
off rocky in the beginning. And
Huh.
eventually his audios actually did get better. And
Okay.
I loved looking forward to like listening to them. But there are other voice actors in general too that
Mm-hmm.
anybody who knows me, they know who my faves are. And it's killing me because I feel like I went through a breakup and I had to do it because one of my
I
all-time
feel you on
favorite
that
voice
one.
actors is on an app that I cannot listen to anymore. I can't, because I have to stand on business and I can't
Yeah.
do it anymore.
Yeah,
And it's
that's
like I
why I
have to
just
choose
have.
me.
And I
Yeah,
I
I
would
have
have.
to choose
also,
me.
yeah, I would
It's
also
You got to
hard.
love
put
to
yourself
see,
first.
Yes.
Right?
You got to put yourself first, Lucius.
I
I'd love
do.
to see all of these voice actors have some more support, because
Mm.
it is clear for those who put in the work and for
Mm-hmm.
those who are interested in like their love for the work and their love for their audience of listeners.
Mhm.
It's
Mm.
a job and they put a
Yes.
lot of energy into it. And
Mm-hmm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
one of the things that really kind of made me sad to see was one of those voice actors who came from Reddit world landed on, the vaunted application.
Mm-hmm.
And, unfortunately, I don't know what their personal problems were or what happened. They are no longer with us, but
Yeah.
I just feel
Yeah.
like you put to put in all that work and
Mhm.
then you
Mm-hmm.
quote make it in the eyes of people who see that as the pinnacle in this world, and
Mm.
to, pass away and have them not even acknowledge it feels
Yeah.
wild. And
It's
it
Yeah.
wild.
just feels
It is
like
wild.
there are people on Reddit just like, I mean, everybody doesn't do everything for recognition or clicks or likes or whatever, but I
Yeah.
would love to just see some acknowledgement, some support of
Mhm.
Mm.
people because of their humanity and because they're doing some shit for love, And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like when
Yeah.
people are doing shit for love,
For the love of
it's
the
so
game.
Mm.
easy for
Yeah.
them to just get like forgotten, shit on, slept on,
True.
and
True.
I fall into this category too because I quite frankly find Reddit very overwhelming. And
Mhm.
Mm.
my laziness as a consumer, as a listener, I'm sure has kept me from a lot of really good voices. Like Billy is someone who I've kind of listened to here and there, but like because I've
Mm.
heard, him, and like I understand like what's behind the thing, how he creates his art. I understand
Mm.
him from that perspective. I feel like I want to seek him out.
Yeah.
And I
Mm-hmm.
feel like if you're like a shitty person or a shitty human, I feel like those
Mm.
are the ones who are always platformed. And I feel like I feel a responsibility because I
Mm.
should be seeking out the people who are better than that. And you're not
Yeah.
gonna always find them on these like
Mhm.
mainstream platforms.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am
That's actually
excited to
sad.
listen to Billy. I'm new to his work and like just
He's
this
very
whole
good.
Me
conversation. I
too.
am ready. My body is ready. My mind is ready.
One reason
And he's
I
I.
am
apparently
always
6'1".
ready.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he's 6'1". Yeah, he said that.
6'1"
Um.
ends up 69 real fast.
Mm.
Hey.
No, ma'am.
One reason I wanted to have Billy on is that I think some of his premises are just like I know what my audience looks like, and he has a list of just straight up Black woman listener audios. It's like
Oh.
12 or
Oh.
14 or something like that.
Uh
They're, I
huh.
mean, they're.
The way I
And
just
shout
did like an involuntary kegel.
And shout out to Carrie and Gaia for
Yeah.
holding it down for the big girls.
Yeah, and we thank you.
Yes.
Oh
We
my
thank you.
Like
god.
We
in a
thank you and
real
we
way.
salute you.
Yeah, in a real way,
Listen, those two
and
are
with
like
love.
they're super women. They're really, like, listen. Speaking of Gaia, you guys, do you actually listen? I usually see Gaia on Instagram. Hmm? That
She
lady,
is forever
I
a
don't
girl crush.
listen.
Every
That woman,
Wednesday. Every
Yeah.
I'm
Wednesday.
looking at her. I'm like, ma'am, you are one of God's favorites of the favorites. Like, if you have favorites, you're on top of them.
Yeah.
Like this woman, I love how Gaia thinks of everyone. It's not just this group or that group, or I am in this group and we fit in together. Like, you know, there are some people as well, or some writers, I would say, who will say, for example, if they're like thicker, like bodily thicker, then they concentrate on just writing, say, for example, scripts for thick girls, so that, you know, thick girls can be seen. Or if they're black, they just write for black people. Or if they're Asian, they write for Asian people, like that. But the thing that I love with Gaia, with the work that I've seen her do, is it's very international. It's giving international. It's giving I see you all. Like for me personally,
Yes.
as an African woman, I can say Gaia has seen me in more ways than one. Like the way that woman just understands me, and how I can also understand her, how I can just like really dive deep into her work, is legendary. I love that woman. At this point, I think I have a crush on the woman.
Yeah,
I
I have
forever have a crush.
Yeah.
And her
Yeah.
Sunday sermons are everything on Instagram.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the music selection she has and the quotes, I
Mhm.
live for all of it. Sundays and Wednesdays, I'm down bad for
Mhm.
her. Every day of the week, but
Yeah.
especially Sundays and Wednesdays.
Yeah, I have a crush
Exactly.
on her and Carrie, because Carrie's helped me with the big girl things, and I'm just like, yes,
Okay.
grab my belly and tell me you love me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, listen, Carrie. I remember the first time I found Carrie on Quinn, like one of her scripts. I was screaming. When I tell you guys, I screamed that
Yeah.
day. I was like, "Hey, no way!
Yeah,
There
you
is
did.
no way!"
Yeah, you did
that
scream.
I was like, "There's no way someone took their time and to write an audio for a thick girl like me. Like, hello, what are you doing?" And it was not just one; it was like a two-parter kind of audio.
Oh,
I was like, who is this lady? And then I find her on Instagram, and then she keeps working. And then the day she worked with Hector, that's the day that I lost it. Because Hector,
Bay.
I cannot even,
Regency
Hector.
Bay. I'm telling you, Regency
Yo!
Bay all day.
Shout out to
Man,
Hector. He's a fan
shout
Yes.
favorite
out to
here.
that man. Because Carrie's writing is also, I think, of all the writers that I've, you know, been interested in, and apart from like, you know, black women who like write in the space, Carrie is one of the one that I love as well. Like I'm always interested in anything that she writes, even if it's just like a post on Instagram. Like that woman's art is something else. Because sometimes I even forget that, you know, we come from different walks of life, because I'm like, you get me, you understand me, you could be my sister or my cousin some way. And I love the fact that, you know, she actually takes time sometimes to also ask, like, okay, what are you guys interested in? Or sometimes I feel like she looks at the audience, like whatever is going on in the, you know, in the community, or she listens to the talks that are going on in the community, and then one day she just pops up with something that makes everyone happy. And that's why I love Carrie so much. So that combi with Gaia and Carrie, that was a very dangerous combi that I love. We should do
Yeah,
that again.
I think you
Mm.
just made a really good point that
Mm.
these are creatives that are taking notice of what their audience and what the public at large in this space want. Like they're doing active, what I like to call active social listening when I'm doing my day
Yes.
job. They're
Mm-hmm.
actively engaging with their audience. They want their audience to know, hey, I'm here for not only shenanigans but good ideas and thoughts, and I want to know what gets you off. So that way, if it's a
Mm-hmm.
pattern,
Yeah.
we can do that for more than just one person.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So I think that's a good point, and I think that goes
That's
back
a
to
good
the
point.
immersive
Mm.
nature that I know a lot of us love so much in these audios, where we don't we and another thing that Billy brought up that I thought was quite profound is that, there are so many audios out there, since, a lot of things are very white woman centered, that, there's plenty of audios that Black women or Asian women or other women of color have had to just listen to and through, and just suffer the blushing, the, ass turning red, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah. That one is diabolical.
It's the hair. It always comes back to hair for me. Those are the ones that I turn it off. I can't.
Yeah,
you're not gonna play in my face.
let me run my hands through your hair, sir.
Especially the shower scenes. Like,
oh my God.
Please stop. You're pissing me off.
Yeah, unless it's a wash day, I don't want you in the shower with me.
Yeah. And honestly, in retaliation, I've written so many scripts about it, and I was like, you need to stop. This is not productive. I was like, I just did it for myself. I was like, I know this can be done. I can do it like clockwork. Why are they not doing this?
Speaking of hair, as a locked girly, can I advocate for an audio where it's like the girl has locks?
I have 5 in the chamber. Bro, I have 5 in the chamber.
And you in your bag.
I just don't have anyone. And like, well, I told Billy I was gonna pitch him some, but I write these things, and now that I've gone back in the last couple weeks and kind of re-edited, just fit some voices that I'm into now. I wrote those things, and then it's just like, oh, I wrote it for this person, and then they've done something that in their body of work doesn't jive with that sentiment. Yeah. And I just, because my locks are precious, and I know yours are too, Rainbow or Bo, is that, I mean, I want to make sure they're rooted before they're pulled on. I also want him to understand the construction of my hair. You know what I'm saying? So there is that. But like, I think the main point I was trying to make, for some reason I muted myself. I don't know if one of y'all did it or I did it. Anyway, it's probably me. Is that one thing Billy said was that, Black women and other women of color have to just suffer through audios like this. And just like, oh, it's not going to take me out of the mood. I still want to get off. Whereas white women will be in the comments like he described, like, oh, this one really wasn't for me. So why not just make it easy and know who your audience is and talk to them thusly?
See, that alone has me already like, does he have a Patreon? I am ready to support this man down bad.
He has a Twitch. He has a Twitch and streams. I'm going to put links on this blog
I've been
post.
meaning to get on Twitch because I hear that's where SWs are, and I really want to be in that space.
SWs?
For workers. I really want to be in that space. Like, I feel, because I know that they're the OGs behind a lot of the stuff that you see on TikTok. And I really want to be in that world. Like, I feel like that's where I need to be, especially for future works. So I want to be over there. Thank you.
And if you want to support that too, as a listener, check out the Free Speech Coalition. They are fighting a lot of this nonsense for age verification and all these puritanical laws about, what grown folks can do with their time and monies.
And what we
Free
can
Speech
read.
Coalition and what we can read, and
the audacity.
And
audacity.
And then when they go to a RNC, they the first thing they download is fucking Grindr.
Yes.
Get off my back,
you
bitches.
Crash Grindr is diabolical.
I like dick just like you do, Lindsey Graham. Anyway.
Ladybug.
Jitterbug. One thing we touched on was, another thing we touched on was, not just the diversity and inclusion of bigger bodies and Black women and other women of color, but we also discussed trans audios, those, 4A tagged audios, and how, specific language can take that person out of the moment, and how, sensitivity or beta readers can help, finesse some of those things that might get a little tricky.
Mm.
if you aren't as experienced as maybe a listener is. So have y'all had any experiences with audios where it was a, for anyone audio or a trans audio or a bi audio that made you feel comfortable exploring it further because it was written with care for that intended listener?
I haven't had an audio, but I recently read an alien romance book where
Mm.
the main character was non-binary and the FMC was cisgender.
Okay.
And it was just so good. It was just really,
Mm-hmm.
it felt very careful. It felt
Mm-hmm.
very like not um what's the word I'm looking for? Like it wasn't giving zoo. It wasn't giving
Yeah.
zoo. And
Mm-hmm.
I feel like one of the things that I also want to look out for, and I don't think we discussed or the roundtable didn't discuss, was more disabled representation. I know that
Yeah.
there's some,
Mm.
but I feel
Oh
like I
yeah.
haven't read a lot. I know I read a romance book, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
forgetting the name now, but it was the female main character was in a wheelchair,
Mm-hmm.
um, and
It's it's
it was really good.
it's funny you
Um,
say that because just to add on just a little, it's I think it was like a few months ago. I wrote a script with the list with the speaker being disabled. Um, just a little like background, a little like storyline is that the guy is blind, and then
Oh.
the
Oh
part,
yeah. I've read this
the
one.
guy is blind.
Yes.
And when I wrote that story, actually the inspiration that I got from it was from a game. You guys, I was gaming.
I thought you were gonna say you got this from the Lionel Richie video for Hello.
No, I was
oh my
gaming.
gosh.
And there was a part where I was blind, like I was going into this place blind, and someone was like leading me into it. That was like part of the game. And then I stopped and I was like, because I have a nasty mind. I always have to think about something smutty. And
Yeah.
I was like, hold on.
I love
If
that.
if I'm blind and someone is supposed to like lead me into it. Hmm. And I work in the medical field. So when it comes to like people who have, disabilities, when it comes to like sight and stuff, people are like blind, they have the highest senses of feel, hearing, and every other thing. Because when you're like you have a deficit in one area, the others like get heightened. And I turned that into smut, and I wrote that audio, that
As we
script.
do. As we do. We turn
As
it
we
into smut.
do.
And
As we do.
I remember showing it to my best friend, and she was like, "Bruh, why are you not marketing this?" And that's when BQC was rolling out the batch of scripts that they were rolling out. That's when I actually like really trusted myself to put it out there, because I was like, wait a minute, we have audios for Black women, audios for Asian women, we have white women, we have
You cut out?
Oh, it was just getting good.
I know.
I thought it was just me. It's like, wait.
Rainbow,
items
you're
have
back.
they ever felt talked
There she
about,
is.
or
Mm-hmm.
oh,
Oh,
I
okay.
saw I was gone. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
you cut out a little bit, just a little bit. Can you
Ah,
go back
okay.
to what was the point she left off on, where she was like,
You were naming all of the audios that we have.
Oh,
Like we have
yeah,
audios
yeah.
for Asian women and Black women, and
there you go,
Yes.
thank you.
And I was like, we also need like, a sector for disabled people. It doesn't matter what kind of disability it is. But I feel like, because I, as a listener, I know some of my fellow listeners who have disabilities, and never once have they really, connected with an audio, which is sad,
yeah.
you know? So I feel like that is also something very important that voice actors and scriptwriters should also put in mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good thought.
Mm.
There's a new VA, new to me at least, over on another app, and they were talking during an interview about wheelchair users and
Mm.
how someone had requested that he consider doing an audio specifically about that. And so he did, and he got the feedback from them, and they just basically cried. Like the first two
Oh
times
my
they listened
gosh.
to it,
Oh.
and then
Oh.
the third time they listened to it, they were able to fully enjoy the experience. And it just blows my mind because I start thinking about that, especially like people who have like different disabilities. I'm not aware of, all of the disabilities, but
Mm.
because of my work, I do explore and like try to learn different things in regards to that. And I was just like, I tried to imagine what that must have been like for them, and it breaks my heart. Like, we talk
Mm.
about inclusivity being intentional, but like you have to want to be intentional. And the fact that he
Exactly.
was able to put that kind of care into an audio for just one listener, I
Mm.
just know like that's incredible. But as far as what I'm reading lately,
Mm-hmm.
Hear My Heart by Tay Monet, I think is her name. It's
Mm.
I love slow burn romances, and this is one that does not disappoint. But the female character, she's actually deaf. And
Mm.
the main male character, he is really invested in her. He starts learning
Mm.
ASL to talk to her, and
I
it
love
just
that.
Oh.
it gave me all the warm and fuzzies. Yeah, because I also like
It's
studying different
there's an
languages,
anime
and that was one of them.
called
And it's just like, oh yeah.
yeah.
So those things, like it
Oh
just
my gosh, that is
gives me
cute. It
warm and
reminded me of an
fuzzies.
anime.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cute. That's actually cute.
Hmm.
um.
Um,
Hmm.
Also.
side note with cheese, they do teach ASL on Duolingo. I saw that a couple weeks ago. If you want to
Really?
learn,
Because I've
yeah,
Ah.
if
been
you want to
taking a
learn,
course online. Like you, I've been all over YouTube. Yeah, I'm all over
yeah,
YouTube with my ASL, and now Sinners. You can watch it in BASL, which I love.
yeah.
So
I want to learn
Xenos.
BASL.
yeah,
Mm.
there's so much emotion in it, and it's just like I feel like as a Black woman, I was like, I need to learn this, and I've been wanting to learn it for years, and I'm like, oh my God,
Mm.
please, I need.
Inject this in my veins now. Well, I
That
mean,
part.
it really was a wonderful, well-rounded conversation. So I can't wait for everyone to listen to it and then listen to this part back. It'll be oriented where you hear the interview
Mm.
first, you hear the roundtable first, then you hear us commentate over it. But I'm glad everyone like got a
Mhm.
chance to listen. It's really, and the clips are going to be very, very good. I think because I make them. Um,
Mm.
Ooh, I'm
so
excited.
so, switching gears, because we have two more segments I thought would just be fun to do with this episode.
Mhm.
I did want to do our Tenderoni of the week, which I think is
Mm.
It's very
appropriately.
clear.
It's very
Woo,
clear. It's
Yes.
Billy
Very
yonder
obvious.
is Cyrus. Yes, we love you, Billy. Thank you
yes.
for, and I definitely want to have like a male performer who has good high standards,
Mhm.
Mm.
and it wants to be able to share his varied experiences because he's clearly a lover of people, and a lover.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that he's our, and then we'll on this post on Substack we'll also have links to his socials as well as with Gaia's and Carrie's, and then just where you can
Mm.
find and listen to their work. So yeah, it was a
Mhm.
Yes.
really fun.
Mm.
So he's our Tenderoni of the week, and I also thought, folks, we could do one off the list that we haven't done before, which is "Hear Me
Mm.
Out." We've all heard
Oh no.
"Hear Me Outs." Um, so
Oh
I
no.
thought this would be fun because we all. For those of you that don't know, we have a massive group chat and we're thirst buckets. And
Mm.
well, not Summ'ah. Summah's not. Summah gets a little thirsty. She gets parched from time to time, but
Yeah, just a little.
she's not as thirsty as the
I'm
rest of us.
weak.
Boy, crazy people. So, does anyone have a hear me out they want to throw out?
Mm.
Okay. I'm gonna let y'all go first before I embarrass myself.
Why?
Mm.
Okay, so I'll say one that I used to get a
Yes,
lot of hate
please.
for back in the day. So did anybody watch the Chilling Adventures of was Sabrina? It was on
Uh
Netflix.
huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Father Blackwood.
No.
Let me Google this.
Girl, what? Excuse me, ma'am.
Black Wood or
Can you
Black Burn?
how
Blackwood.
you
Oh, he's
Father
cute.
Blackwood? Oh, no.
Yeah, he's cute.
That was the reaction.
Girl. Eh? How? Just
Okay, I like
how?
that one. That's a good take. And also, these can be animated because sometimes we got our little animated feelings on, like the fox from
Uh,
the
uh,
Disney
uh,
animated version of Robin Hood, for
yeah.
example.
Uh.
That's on some
Okay,
people's list.
I have a hear me out. Now take this as me being young. Like, listen, I used to have a crush on this character since I was a child. My hear me out would be, y'all know about Johnny Test, right?
Yes. Johnny
Young
Quest?
Johnny,
Johnny
my
Quest?
Johnny Test, the cartoon,
The
No.
cartoon.
the guy with the twin sisters. So
Johnny.
Johnny is young. Johnny is my hear me out.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said Johnny Quest, which was also an animated blonde boy child.
I I don't know that one, but Johnny Test is my hear me out.
Okay.
Did you hear? Oh my gosh.
He kind of looks like Aaron Carter. May Aaron Carter rest in peace. Bless him.
Oh no. Okay. Well, since everyone is sharing, hear me out.
Hmm.
Okay, this is a actor from a very popular popular daytime soap. His name is Eric
Mm-hmm.
Braeden, and he plays Victor Newman
Yo,
on Young and the
everybody knows.
Restless.
Everybody black knows who Victor Newman is.
Just hear me out,
That's
no.
everybody's grandma's white man. We knew this
And
already.
that's why I said, hear me out. I grew up with him. I'm comfortable. And to me, the older he gets, the more attractive he is.
You know who my sexy daytime crush was? It was Bo Brady from Days of Our Lives.
Ooh, Boba. Yes.
You're
Now,
welcome.
which one? Which actor? Was it all of them? Because
No,
there were a
the
few.
OG Bo, the OG Bo.
Yes, the
The
OG Bo,
OG
yeah.
Bo and Hope. I don't want that, Lisa Rinna Hope. No, that was she was
Yeah,
Billy. But no, she was Billy.
yeah.
But no, I want OG and then, John Black, may he rest in peace, Drake
Yes,
Hogestyn.
John Black. Yes, rest in peace to a
Even
good
as he was
one.
going gray.
He
Oh,
was still.
and Tony DeMira.
Yes, Tony DeMille. John, yes, when even he was still showing up to work when he was sick. When I
Yeah.
talk about actors and dedication and intention,
Yeah, he pulled a
he
Chadwick Boseman
yeah,
there. Yeah.
yeah, that
I have
one.
another hear me out when you
Okay, go
guys are like
ahead.
continue
Yeah,
to.
this is
I'm
that's
actually
what this is for.
I
Yeah.
am so, oh my god. My hear me out is, hey, and every single time he's the reason why I keep watching Game of Thrones.
Oh
Oh
no,
Lord, what are you about to say?
ma'am.
It's
She's
Charles
gonna
Dance.
say that
I'm
Lancaster voice.
scared.
No,
And I
Please
it's Charles
don't.
Dance. Y'all know Charles Dance?
say that again.
Tywin
Child.
Lannister?
Charles Dance. Tywin
Tywin
Lannister.
Lannister.
Oh, but he's cute though.
You know what? I'm gonna let you
You
have it
over here
because
talking about
we don't
Tywin
judge.
Lannister.
We
That's the
listen and
worst
we don't
kind.
judge. Yeah,
You know why? I don't know. There's just something about, his authoritative, mean
yeah.
character. I'm like, wow, you scared the living shit out of me, but then at the same time, hi, Daddy, like, wow.
Wait,
Like
the dad?
The
The
Yes.
dad?
yes, the dad.
It's those men that just they rule with an iron fist. They
Okay,
sometimes
I
they
mean,
do that.
I get
And
it.
sometimes I blame my African nature on why I find him, kind of
What,
daddy.
colonizers?
Excuse you?
I mean, he's giving colonizer. No, I'm just saying he's
I
British.
love that she
He's
said,
British.
hold on, there's a line.
He's British. That's all I'm saying. Look, we as people,
there's that
as a
point.
group
There's that as
that
well.
likes to fuck the patriarchy, I thought it would have
Ah,
applied. My
sweet.
bad.
That's true.
Because there's that
Yeah.
point, but then it's the like in Africa, authority and being mean and never laughing and always being that is like the normal way of life. So when I see him, I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
Yo.
right. Our BZs like me, where we tell people what to do all day long, and then when we get home, we like strong male leadership.
Yeah. So he's my hear me out. I'm not proud of it, but
I have
Respect.
two hear me outs.
Respect.
I have two hear me outs that I'm proud of, and I don't want to say they're cut from the same cloth, but kind of, because they're husky and white. But Jack Black, and Danny McBride.
Okay.
Jack Black.
Listen, and we don't.
I get the Danny McBride. Yeah,
I see it.
get it.
I just have a thing for chunky, blue-eyed white boys from South Carolina. I guess I don't know.
Jack Black looks adorable.
Give me
He is
a
adorable.
chunky Southern man,
like
Lord.
his cheeks. I just want to like.
See, you get it. And Jack Black is just hilarious, and he's charming, and he's talented, and he can sing. Like he can sing.
Tenacious D stays on repeat in my iPod. Like, I love that album. That man is.
Speaking of, I'm gonna put "Fuck Her Gently" on this playlist.
Yes!
We'll also
That's
have.
a good one.
We'll also have the episode 6 playlist on Spotify. So I'll also
What's your favorite position?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna show restraint. I'm not gonna do it.
Cause it's
but my
but just know when this ends, I'm gonna play that song.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
My hear me out that I'm not ashamed of, I would say, is Jared Padalecki, aka Sammy.
Oh yes,
yes,
that's a good one. That's not even a hear me out. We understand.
Yeah, you're talking to the right crowd.
Yeah, that's not a hear me out.
Listen,
we get that.
It started from like even when he had like the bangs when the series was like starting off when he had like the Justin Bieber kind of cut. I was like, you have potential, you.
Not the
that side view is giving you, and then he went and like the hair kept growing, and then he did that little cut, and I'm like, it's the height and the muscles for me.
That's not even a hear me out. That's a completely understood.
Yeah.
Is that because he had that emo white boy haircut when they first started. It did start like 07, you know what I'm saying? That was very popular. It's like a very popular first album from Panic! At the Disco haircut.
I mean, if I was in that series, I can tell you guys right now, Sammy and Dean could get it at the same time.
Oh yeah, that'd be a fun
At the same time?
At the same damn time.
That's an Eiffel Tower.
Listen.
Hi-yo Silva.
And I fully support that for you. I would be right there cheering you on.
Bazinga!
Like,
get it in.
You're doing great, sweetie. You're doing great.
Enough holes for both of them, baby. That's not even a hear me out. That's a completely understand. This is taking me back to lowercase T days, but he's making a comeback. Josh Hartnett.
Yes, I'm so
that's
happy.
not a hear me out.
That's a
That's
completely
not a hear me out.
No,
that's
a nice
always
one.
a heartthrob.
Indeed.
Legit.
And a pum pum throb.
Approved. Pum pum. The tun tun.
Yeah. That he is on the sploosh list.
And
Oh,
my hear
classic.
me out, which is probably not a hear me out, is old boy from The Bear, Richie. What's his name? He's gonna play the Thing in the Fantastic Four.
Even he's
Yes.
got 3 names.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Ooh.
I like that
Right.
one.
You guys have
Even
taste.
Moss
That's my
Baccarat.
favorite character. He's
Yeah.
he's had such a
Yeah.
good character arc.
You guys
Yeah.
have very nice taste.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Yeah.
You guys need medals.
I also, Camille teases me as well, but I also tease her with a lot of Tom Hardy reels.
Oh, Tom Hardy.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
There are things.
Do I ever get any love back for any of my obsessions? No.
You're like, no.
Yes, I do. I always
You
send you
send me
somebody in a
Tom
kilt.
Hardy thing back. You send me Tom Hardy things
Well,
back.
I mean, it's hard to resist.
Giggity.
Tom Hardy is hot. The
Yeah.
one reel of him that lives rent free in my head is the one that he has he's like in this interview, and then there's retired police dogs who just come out in the studio, and he's really busy with them. That reel lives rent free in my head. Like I like every single time I think about him, or someone says Tom Hardy, or right now I'm also watching Peaky Blinders, and he's over there being like this very macho kind of man, and I'm like, sir, I saw you with the dogs.
I've loved baby Tom Hardy, like baby Tom Hardy when he's like a random extra in Band of Brothers that came out in like 2000. And then when he's like he's like a kind of a dirty boy in a Guy Ritchie movie that also features Gerard Butler and Idris Elba. I Can Only Get So Wet.
Oh my god! Listen,
oh my god,
clean up on aisle 69.
It's called Rock and Rolla. It also has Mark Strong with hair. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah,
just throwing it out there.
How have I missed this masterpiece?
Just throwing it out there. And it's a Guy Ritchie film. It's a really underrated Guy Ritchie film. It's very good.
Side note, shout out to Travis Fimmel and the cast of Vikings.
Oh, shout out to Travis Fimmel just in general. Not a hear me out.
Oh my god,
I don't know what they feed Aussies, but I salute it.
Whatever it is, I need them to keep feeding them. Yeah,
it's giving.
It's grade A.
What are they?
Get it.
What do they spread? What is their like weird jelly stuff they spread on bread? I don't know if it's like black.
I know what you're talking about.
Marmite.
It must be the Vegemite. It must be. I'm
Marmalade.
sure they call it several things. Also,
put that Vegemite right on my veg.
And the fairy toast.
Wow. Okay.
That
So
was a wild statement.
Real quick.
I don't even want to make my random tea time fact of the day now. It's done.
It's a lot.
Jesus Christ! Just spread it on my veg. Spread the veg on my veg.
And ring the bell and send him in. Snoo, snoo.
Snoo, snoo. Okay. Okay. Name the first person you would kill by snoo, snoo. Go, Summ'ah.
Huh?
Why did I go first?
I don't know. I just name the first person. The first person coming to your head. Who do you want to kill by snoo, snoo? Snoo, snoo.
Pedro Pascal.
Damn it.
Wait, who did she say? Say that again.
She said,
Wait.
I don't want to say it because if she didn't say it, then I want to say it.
Oh, I said Pedro.
Oh,
Damn
so
it,
yeah,
you did say
that's an easy one. All right, Whips.
Oh, shit.
There
Mackay
are plenty.
Pfeiffer.
What era?
Damn, that's,
Because he's looking a little ashy nowadays. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, well, okay, in that case, I don't know. I want to say early 2000s?
Oh, like The Boy Is
The
Mine.
Boy Is Mine era? Yeah.
Like when he was on ER.
Yes.
8 Mile era. Okay, except without the bad dread wig.
Yeah, we can toss that in the trash. Just, no.
Camille?
Okay, that just reminded me of my Hear Me Out, and then I'll give you my Death by Snoo Snoo.
Okay, go ahead.
My Hear Me Out is Bokeem Woodbine.
The evil Dave Chappelle?
Jason,
yes. Yes.
He's the evil Dave Chappelle.
Yes.
You know how everyone has an evil twin? He's
I
evil Dave Chappelle.
will not be explaining further.
I love that.
Do not even attempt.
No, you don't have to.
My Death by Snoo Snoo is Lee Pace.
I knew you was gonna say Lee Pace. It's either gonna be that or one of those Sarsgaard brothers.
I would like a further explanation.
Gustav.
I need a further explanation, please.
Wait, explanation for what?
No explanation needed.
Lee Pace. I will not be
No,
explaining further.
not Lee Pace. I did not say Lee. The Pokemon guy.
Oh,
I will
God.
not. I will not be explaining.
He's
I will
a
not
good
be
looking.
discussing.
He's a good
Stand up
looking cat
business.
in the same way Dave Chappelle is a good looking cat.
I-
They're good looking cats. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Mm.
Who's my death by snoo? So many.
Dun, 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 dun.
My list is like 80 people. I'm just gonna say CM Punk because he's always on the top of it. I still own tattoos.
That man lives rent free on your Insta.
I see.
Look, I gotta find things that make me happy. You know what I'm saying?
I love that for you because he's a fine specimen.
I'm saying, and he's from Chicago and he likes black people. And
Can I have 2 death by snoo?
No,
Yes,
absolutely not.
because when one dies, you got to pick up somewhere else.
No, what if
Okay.
she mentions my death by snoo snoo?
Well, you get another one. You get as many as you want, darling.
As many as you can handle.
Your
shit.
rainbow Brite. You're gonna have them all at the end of your rainbow instead of a pot of gold,
My
which
lord.
would be a rainbow coalition of
Who
dick.
is this? Who you think I am? You.
Wait, I have another. Hear me out.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
As this show predictably goes off the
Bruh.
rails, as it always
Hand
does.
throw from Thundercats.
Wow. Well, if
You
that's
really
the case,
went there.
if that's the case, I'm gonna do another "Hear Me Out" power line from a Goofy movie.
You know what?
Haribo.
Now y'all... I can't breathe. Hell, just you know what? Inspector Gadget, damn it.
Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget.
Hear me out.
Is that
I
like
feel
if you
like
have
that's
a
good
crush
place
on
to
a
end the show.
Doctor Who? Well, who's your favorite Doctor Who? Because there's
Tim
David
Doctor.
Tennant.
Damn
Shooty
doctor,
got
like why
one.
are we discussing that?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
that-
love hardware, and Inspector Gadget was like the first man that I saw who had like all this equipment. And
You know who would be a really good live action Inspector Gadget?
Inspector Gadget?
Matt Smith. Matt Smith.
He would.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
OMG.
You're welcome.
Thank
That's my
you.
face for it.
But my second Death by Snoo, I have to say right now is Lucky Day,
Oh yeah.
and he has to have the slugs in his mouth.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
what?
That would be my second Death by Snoo.
Well, my death by snoo snoo is no one other than Jensen Ackles. Listen, it's that bass. It's the bass. It's the bass for me. Listen,
That
man,
tracks.
Pickle in. There's this phrase that he loves saying in Supernatural that he's gonna either die at the end of the barrel of a gun or by a blade, and I'm like, sir, you forget one important thing. You could die with my punch. Do you understand that? Like, do you
Yes.
realize?
I have another Death by Snoo.
Oh Lord.
It's Pablo Shriver, but as a mass talk.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice.
And then
Well,
but it's
welcome
not
to the
and it's not
chat.
just mass
Yeah.
talk, but it's like that Halo helmet that he wears as Master Chief.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Yes.
I have a weird.
You're
death by
welcome.
snoo snoo. I have
You're
a
giving
weird
us
death-
all the ideas.
That let me tell you, you're speaking my language right there.
Oh, okay. I got
Right
another
there.
one. I got another one because I got to add a brother in it. Winston Duke. He's my favorite.
Okay.
Man.
Baku.
Yes, that man. Okay, we share that too. That could be my third one.
Okay.
Because
yeah. Well,
I saw him in Get Out, and I
Baku-
wanted
Baku
everyone to
will
get
show
out
you
of the theater.
exactly.
Like he was up there, thighs just laid open, and I was like, "Sir,
Yeah.
And Get Out.
No,
I
it
wanted
was
everyone to get out of the
us.
theater."
It was us. Us.
Us. There you go. Us. There you go.
She just
I
wanted it to
us
just be
alone.
us, them
I want-
in the theater.
Yeah, that was it.
You know what I'm saying?
And he
I
had those
love it.
reading glasses. Sir, you know how many stories I've written about big, thick men with reading glasses on? Like, you are.
Yeah.
It was so funny. All my friends were looking at me too when we were in the theater and like, calm down.
Relax. Calm
Well,
your
we-
titties down.
I'm definitely
Basically.
adding all my rowdy friends because y'all are rowdy. Is there any more snoo death wishes?
Not for,
Yes.
for now. We're
Yes,
okay.
for me, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Now I'm starting to think I have a thing for older men, you guys, because my dad by Snoo Snoo would be Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
That man, no
Um,
time.
see,
That's
I would prefer
Wow.
his evil twin, Javier Bardem.
Oh my God,
Ooh.
not his
you
evil
are a
twin.
bad influence of me, Mister. Thank you very
His
much.
evil twin.
His
Why he
evil
gotta
Yeah,
be the evil one?
I don't know. I don't know. Well, maybe
We
Jeffrey
love
Dean
that
Morgan's the evil
romance.
one. I don't
Because
know.
he was scary in No Country for Old Men.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's what's kind of hot. The haircut was scarier, but I can ignore that.
Listen, he had to fit into character.
Um, you know what? I think that's a
Anyway,
good place. Yeah, is there any more snoo murders?
Dylan
No
O'Brien.
more snoo for me.
I'll just throw out David Tennant, but David Tennant especially as the evil villain in Jessica Jones.
Oh
Mm.
The
gosh,
way he
that did
just
a
like
number on me.
Jessica. I'm like, oh my god.
It's like Klaus. Rebecca.
Oh,
Oh,
oh my God,
oh
such a
shit, Klaus.
classic.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely, Klaus.
Mm.
And
Yes,
Elijah.
Klaus. Uh,
Oh, poor misguided Elijah. Just
Oh,
Elijah
oh
is too.
baby.
Nah,
mm.
Elijah for me is too like he's hot and yeah he could get
Yes.
it, but then at the same time
So
I'm
And
like you're too
his little
composed.
handkerchiefs every time he would pull
Like
it out.
yes, he's too composed, too well
Oh, okay.
mannered for me.
Did anyone else watch One Tree Hill? Anyone?
yes, I did.
Okay.
I've never seen it.
Mhm.
Nathan Scott.
Nathan, 23, please tat it on my back because
Yeah.
that's where I want you to land. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're in.
get me pregnant at 16. Fine, fuck it, I don't care.
Ooh,
Nathan, to end this, Nathan over Lucas always. Nailing
was there
forever.
any question?
Yeah, Lucas Scott. Yeah, Lucas Scott. What a bastard.
Yeah.
Just like his daddy. All right. Any parting shots? Any parting shots, folks?
Voice actors, lead with intention
Mm.
or
That's a
leave it
good. That's a good one.
alone.
Yeah, that's a good
Lead
one.
with intention or leave it alone.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I would say voice actors listen to understand. Stop just hearing people. You need to listen,
Yes.
understand. That's the thing.
Yes.
That's the motto. That's the word of the day. Mm.
Listen, not just hear. Listen, because we're hearing you. We need you to listen to what
Exactly.
we're saying. Yeah, I like that.
Yes.
Yes.
I like that. My parting shot is pee after sex.
Eh?
I love that. Got to keep it educational. Got to keep it fun.
That's my tea time. That's the only tip I'll give you because I don't like just the tip, Summ'ah. That's the tea time tip of the day.
Love your
Sounds
pooch
like
pooch.
Pee
Love
after
your
sex.
poochie.
And that goes for
Yes.
not just women, but men. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all be carrying
Oh,
HPV. We don't. Yeah,
on that
men need to
note,
pee as well.
Yeah.
on that
You ain't
note,
finna throw off my pH for a few strokes.
Yeah,
Get it
not up,
together.
not up. There's a whole
on that
biome
note,
down there. It's a whole biome.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
On that note, I would like to add: use water. Paper is not just enough.
Yes.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much. Use
Wet,
water.
wet cleans better.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And front to back.
Hey.
Amen.
Hey.
Some
Amen.
of y'all are still missing the point.
Doo-doo.
This is why they need to fund PBS because they showed that on Sesame Street, pretty sure.
Yeah. Listen, PBS raised me, so I'm in full
Yeah,
agreement.
you know what I'm saying. Put the numbers as in money back into Sesame Street. God damn it.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted my kids to grow up watching Arthur. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
AARVBVARK. Yeah, AARDVARK. Yeah, that's how it goes. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. For Summ'ah and Camille and Rainbow Brite and Whips, I am Instagram's favorite friend or foe, Trisha Cheeks. Signing
Yes.
off. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Did you like what you heard on today's episode? Well, if you're good, you're allowed to come back for more by hitting the follow and subscribe buttons wherever you're currently listening. And don't forget to follow WBQC on Instagram, Blue Sky, YouTube, and Substack. See you next time. Lunch at the Unfriendly Black Hotties podcast is a WBQC production. 2025, all rights reserved.